Welcome back to 8-Bit Hindsight Reviews. Today we're taking a look at Total War: The Three Kingdoms. This is a turn-based strategy game with real-time tactical battles and is based on the lore of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. It was released in May of 2019 by the Creative Assembly and Sega. In The Three Kingdoms, you play as one of the dynastic factions related to the Romance of the Three Kingdoms storyline. There are plenty of different storylines to go down, and each one changes who you are, where you start, and who you're facing. In the end, your goal is always to conquer China and reunite the empire. The graphics in this game are great. They look really clean and smooth. The strategic map is distinct and easily navigable. Tactical battles function well, and everything that's going on is pretty clear. The only time the art style presents a problem is when you're looking at the research tree. What connects to what is a little bit muddled and can cause confusion for players. There's really not a whole lot to say about the sound design in this game. It accents the art style, but other than that, it really doesn't add or take away anything from the game. The gameplay functions well, and there's plenty of different ways to go about conquering. The diplomacy in this game actually works, which is different from previous titles where the diplomacy was only there to show you how much people hated you and when they were going to attack you. The building construction and settlement administration is clean, and managing finances is crucial, especially early game. However, if you ever find yourself a little bit lacking on funds or needing more food, you can always demand them as tribute in exchange for the ancillaries or the trinkets that you attach to your generals in order to augment their abilities. The generals themselves seem more strategically important, and you can hire a varied group of them. However, you need to remember that each additional general will cause a burden on your treasury, so that has to be taken into account. You can't just hire everybody. The auto-resolve has been overhauled and is actually accurate in this game, which is so much better than previous games where it would tell you one thing and then do an entirely different thing. As for content, this game has a ton of different stories to play through, and every time it feels like a new game. So whether you're playing it by yourself or whether you're playing with a group of friends conquering all of China, it's super fun and you'll have a great time doing it. As a strategy game, I highly recommend this to any armchair commander out there worth his salt, because it's one of the best games for both the tactics and strategy that I have found, and you can spend hours playing and just be completely immersed in it. The price of the game is pretty standard, about $60, and it probably won't drop too much as the games previous to this still hover around $30 and $40 a piece, even though they've been out for several years. But you're definitely getting what you pay for in this game. So in the end, I highly recommend this game, and the final score is 9 out of 10. This is a great game. It's a great strategy game, and it's one of our favorite series of all time. So if you haven't played it, get out there, pick it up, and you will enjoy this game. Anyway, thanks for watching 8-Bit Hindsight Reviews. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop us a comment if you feel like it. Tell us about your experiences in the game. If you want, you can also check us out on our podcast and Spotify at 8-Bit Hindsight Podcast. And we have an entire podcast dedicated to the Total War series. So if you enjoyed this, you'll probably enjoy that as well. Until next time, this is Ryxhark, rounds complete, signing off the net.